Hello, I'm George and welcome to the Baker Farm. So you're wondering what's happened to your chickens? Why they're not laying as many eggs as they used to? Well, there's 7 things that can contribute to that. And winter is one of the worst periods of time for chickens to lay eggs. The first one is molting. A chicken can start molting when it drops its feathers to prepare for winter. Now, most areas are probably through this already, but if you're in some more mild climates, you may be seeing some of that right now, and right now being about the first week of February. The second is not enough calcium in their diet. Chickens need calcium in order to build egg shells and for normal nutrition. They can get calcium from a number of places. Most of your store-bought feeds come with calcium. You can also give them a calcium supplement. Most of the time, the feeds will have enough calcium for that. The next is stress. Now, if you take a look at my chickens here and our ducks in the back, Mary and Pippin, they're pretty laid back. But if they get sick, they get ill, or maybe if a predator comes and spends a lot of time, say a raccoon at night or a fox or something like that, that will cause them a lot of stress. That can also delay the eggs. Another thing that can slow down your egg production dramatically is age. The first winter you have your chickens, a lot of times, assuming you've got them from baby chicks, they will lay pretty much most of the winter. And that's where we are with all but 4 of our chickens right now. They were born last March. The other ones range from about 2 years to about 5 years old. So that's the first year. Now the second year, you'll see a reduction of about 20% each year. To give you an example of how that's going to affect us, right now we get about 21 eggs a week on average based on what each breed is supposed to lay. When those same chickens are 7 years old, we'll be lucky to get 5 eggs a week. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at your egg production from winter to winter. It's going to be naturally lower because of that, as well as it being winter. The next one is being broody. Broodiness is normal for a chicken. It's where they kind of turn on the mother switch and they want to start hatching the eggs. And that's why it's important to keep your eggs out of your coop and your run regularly, because they will hatch them if they've been fertilized by a rooster. Now, some breeds are more inclined to be broody than others. So if egg production is important to you, make sure you look at that when you're buying a chicken. For instance, silkies. We have 2 female silkies, and they are very broody from time to time. They're both, one of them actually is in the nest box right now being broody, and the other one just runs around. We don't really worry too much about it. She goes through her little cycles and then she stops. Another reason why they may not be laying enough eggs is they're low on protein. Now, most of your store-bought mixes will have high protein, but it's good to give them a snack from time to time. We use Grubterra, the black soldier fly larvae. Now, Grubterra did send us this bag and asked us to review it, but we've been using them for years. I buy it about every 3 months on their subscription plan, which is an awesome deal. And if you look below, you'll see a link where you can get a discount on your next bag of Grubterra from them. So be sure to check that out. One thing that's really important about Grubterra is their mission. They are very environmentally focused, and I'm actually going to read it to you. Grubterra is a social impact company that focuses on creating a sustainable feed source for livestock while also helping to reduce landfill waste and create a positive impact. So it doesn't get much better than that. So I'm going to go ahead and give my birds some right now, and you'll kind of see how they just tear into it. Now, the way they're eating, you'd swear that they're starved to death. But I keep 2 things full of feed. I keep a little bowl full of feed for the ducks. So they get plenty of food. They just love this Grubterra. They really eat it up. We've been using it for several years now, and I really, really like it. So now, the last and probably one of the most important reasons why your chickens aren't laying as much as they used to is sunlight. As we all know, areas get less sunlight during the winter than they do during summer. A chicken needs about 16 hours of sunlight to form an egg. So what happens when they don't get that sunlight? Well, it slows down their metabolism. So they may go to an egg a day, from an egg a day to an egg every 3 days. So that's something important to keep in mind. Now, some people will put artificial sunlight in a coop. I believe in letting the chickens take a break over the winter, so I don't do that. But if you have enough chickens like I do, I still get, of course they're all new this year, I'm still getting probably 10 to 12 eggs a week from them. So I can't complain too much. So that's all there is to it. So now you know why your chickens aren't laying as many eggs over the winter as you'd expect. Now, be sure to check out that link to Grubterra. I'm gonna put it down right underneath here again for you, so you've got it. And check out their product. It's really great. Like I said, they did give me this bag, but I spend my own money and buy from them every 3 months on their subscription plan so I can keep stocked up. So you have a wonderful day, have amazing adventures, a wonderful harvest, and we'll see you next time.